John Christopher Depp II, more famously known as Johnny Depp, was born the 9th of June 1963, the youngest of 4 children, to his mum Betty Sue and father John Christopher Depp, in Owensboro, Kentucky. Johnny's family moved often during his childhood, eventually settling in Miramar, Florida in 1970. His mum and dad later divorced in 1978 when he was 15. His mum later remarried to Robert Palmer, whom Johnny called an inspiration. Johnny was gifted a guitar by his mum Betty Sue when he was only young at 12 years old. Finding his love for music, he began playing in various bands. Knowing this to be his passion in life, he dropped out of high school at the young age of 16 in 1979 to become a rock musician. Only 2 weeks later, he tried to go back to school, but the principal told him to follow his dreams. Johnny later moved to Los Angeles in the early 80s when he was in a band called The Kids in pursuit of a record deal, later changing their name to Six Gun Method. Johnny got married in 1983 to Lorianne Allison, the sister of his band singer and bassist. His then wife, Lorianne Allison, introduced him to actor Nicolas Cage, who advised him to pursue an acting career, seeing the spark in Johnny. Johnny's first film role was in the infamous horror A Nightmare on Elm Street in 1984, which dominoed to many other films and shows, including 21 Jump Street, which premiered in 1987. The 1990s brought us classics such as Cry Baby and Edward Scissorhands and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Edward Scissorhands in particular hits out at me because it's a big part of my personal childhood. Johnny spent a long time preparing for this role as Edward, watching many Charlie Chaplin films to study the idea of creating sympathy without dialogue. Johnny's work paid off as he earned his first Golden Globe nomination for the film in 1992. In 1998, Johnny began a relationship with French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis, who he met while filming The Ninth Gate. Johnny and Vanessa were blessed by a beautiful baby girl in 1999, who they named Lily Rose Melody Depp, followed by a beautiful baby boy only 3 years later, who they named Christopher Jack Depp III in 2002. Johnny stated that having children gave him life, in work, in everything. You cannot plan the kind of love that results in children. Fatherhood was not a conscious decision. It was part of the wonderful ride I was on. It was destiny. All the math finally worked out. Into the new millennia, Johnny Depp joined more of us into our homes, holding dear memories of watching the likes of Pirates of the Caribbean, which Depp first starred in 2003. Johnny won many awards for these films. The biggest award, I guess, is that he won our hearts as we fell in love with the characters that he created and displayed so effortlessly and beautifully. As many of you know, including but not limited to Captain Jack, Willy Wonka, Victor Van Dort, Sweeney Todd, Mert Rainey, Jay and Barry, and many more. As I mention these names to you now, all these memories of these infamous films will come rushing back to you. Johnny began 2010s with a bang, teaming up with another Hollywood legend, Tim Burton, for Alice in Wonderland, where he played the Mad Hatter in one of the most highest grossing films of all time, followed by many more amazing films, such as The Tourist, where he starred alongside Angelina Jolie. 2011 brought us Rango, in which he voiced a pet chameleon who aspires to be a hero. The father of two, supports many charities, all another part of why we love him, and causes which are close to his heart. All of these are so close to his heart what he supports, such as War Child and the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. In fact, since around 2008, he's made an annual donation of around £1 million to London's Great Ormond Street. Great Ormond Street is the hospital that treated his daughter, Lily Rose, after she suffered from a temporary kidney failure back in 2007. Johnny also kindly donated his fee from the film The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus to the daughter of Heath Ledger, who sadly passed away from an accidental overdose. In 2015, Johnny teamed up with two rock legends to make a supergroup named as the Hollywood Vampires, performing cover songs to honour the music of rock stars who had passed from excess in the 70s. The band has released 2 studio albums featuring many guest appearances such as Paul McCartney, David Grohl, Joe Walsh, Christopher Lee and many more. The second album includes original material by the supergroup. The Hollywood Vampires have toured all over the world in the last 6 years, entertaining thousands of fans, bringing memories and happiness to many. In the most recent years, Johnny has starred in movies such as City of Lies, and even more recently, the awaited Minamata, which is yet to be released in the UK, set for the 6th of August 2021. Johnny Depp just turned 58, and what an adventurous 58 years it has been so far. Here's to many more. Thank you for the memories.